Hey, what's up, peeps? Just figured we do a video today. We had the students standing up with their walkout the other day, and heard a lot of backlash. And as you know, I'm a real big advocate for our children. Heard a lot of negative comments from people saying the kids shouldn't be doing this, kids shouldn't be doing that. But in my opinion, they're American. They are Americans. As I said before, you know me, I served in the Army, I served in the Marine Corps. And the reason I fought was for all Americans, not just Republican white Americans who have all the answers. It's for all Americans. That includes our children. That's besides the point. Had to throw that plug in there. Anybody that thinks they have all the answers is crazy. That's what makes our nation great. That's the reason I fought for this nation, is because everybody has a right to have their opinion. And we as a nation used to be able to take all of that. Yes, Republican, Democrat, Independent, everybody had their own opinion. We all were able to sit down, compromise, and come up with what was good for the people. But now we've become so polarized that everybody thinks it's either their way or no way. Either the Republicans are all right, the Democrats are all right, or whoever else is all right, or it's no way. That's not the American way. Everybody's got a right to their opinion. Now, to the kids, and people being negative about the kids standing up. Number one, what else could these kids be doing? They could be out partying. They could be skipping class. Yes, they should be in class learning. That's all well and good. But is this not a teaching process for our kids? As far as how the system works and what American stands for, should we be condemning them? Oh, yeah, the kids don't know nothing. What right do they have to say anything? They have a right. They're American. And we as adults should be teaching them, how to rightly use the process. Me, myself, I'm proud of them. They're standing up for something. They're not out in the street doing heroin. Heroin's a serious epidemic that a lot of us aren't paying attention to. Our Looney Tune administration is dealing with a lot of crazy stuff. A lot of our kids work at a hospital at night. And believe me, I see it every day. A lot of our children are dying. Not only children are dying, but this heroin epidemic is no joke. But our children should have a right. Why shouldn't they have a right to speak up for what they stand for? They're American. They're American children. This should be used as a process to teach them how the process works. But, our system is so screwed up now that we got a leader that thinks he's a dictator. Only what he says goes, and if it's not his way, it's no way. I'm proud of the kids. I think the kids should speak up, stand for something. When I think about it, there's a lot of things they could be doing in the negative. And taking a stand because of gun control, it gives them something to stand up for. At least they're standing up for something. They're not walking out because of drugs or some silly crap. But they're standing up because they don't feel safe. Right now, I'm in a school, and we had a big meeting this week, yesterday, in fact, here at this school about safety in schools. People from all over the country, people from Columbine and a couple other places were here. These kids are genuinely concerned about their safety. Every other country in this world, the only budget that's higher than education is the military. This country, we do everything we can to cut everything. We don't have money for pencils and paper. You know, we don't have money for field trips. We cut, most schools don't even have gym music because we cut, and then we wonder why our kids are, acting like they act, do what they do, because they don't do nothing in school. You know what they teach in school now? They teach kids to pass a test. Extracurricular activities, you got to pay for out of your pocket. It's crazy. I'm proud of our kids, real proud of our kids, standing up for something. It's the American way. They're showing that they're American. I thank God for our kids. Thank God for our teachers. We're trying to push everything off on the teachers, and now we want teachers to carry guns. Come on, peeps. Wake up. Teachers are underpaid, overworked. They can't even come to school and be teachers anymore. First, they have to be administrators. They got to be a counselor. Administration, half their work is done by the teachers. So what time does that leave left for teachers to teach? Teachers can't even be creative, and come up with their own curriculum and things anymore because we want to spoon feed them and give them what they can and can't teach, and our kids are supposedly robots, Like I said, I'm in a school right now. A lot of robots walking around here. A lot of kids. It's sad. It's sad the state of our education system in this country. We need to wake up, people, and really pay attention to what's going on in our system. If you're not in the top 1%, believe me, parents, you better get involved. They're pushing your kids through school, and some of these kids, this school here, we have high school kids. Can't read and write, but they're getting a diploma. Wake up, peeps. Leave my kids alone. Let them speak up. They're American just like you. This country's in the shape it's in now because of us adults. Maybe we need to wake up and listen to the kids. Real talk for real peeps.